Parents who lose children in national calamities, the parents of the victims of the Newtown shooting, say they come to represent a pain and a grief and importance that is difficult to ignore. You may recall Cindy Sheehan. She lost her son, Specialist Casey Sheehan, in the Iraq War. In 2005, the New York Times' Maureen Dowd, writing about Sheehan, wrote that, quote, "The moral authority of parents who bury children killed in Iraq is absolute." Now, many political observers believe President Bush's refusal to meet with Cindy Sheehan was the beginning of his presidency unraveling. And that brings us to Patricia Smith, the mother of Sean Smith, who was killed at Benghazi. The tragedy of Benghazi is not the tragedy of the war in Iraq, but is her moral authority any less than Sheehan's? Is her desire for answers about what happened to her son, is that somehow less important? And Patricia Smith joins me now. Mrs. Smith, thanks for being here.
Hello.
Congressman Darrell Issa started off the hearing by pledging to get to the bottom of what happened in Benghazi. I want to play some of that sound for you.
Okay.
Our goal in this investigation is to get answers because their families deserve answers. They were promised answers at the highest level when their bodies came home.
Mrs. Smith, did you get the answers you were looking for at this hearing?
No.
Did you get any answers?
I got a lot of answers, but not the ones that I really wanted.
You want to know what?
I want to know why there was no security there, and the security that was there got pulled, and who is the one that told the military to stand down, basically.
And that's where you think the investigation needs to follow? Who in the State Department denied security requests in the months leading up to September 11th, 2012, and what happened that night, why the military wasn't in position or did not help?
True. I did hear some of the things that the whistleblowers said, that there was people that could help, but they were told to stand down, and I wanted to know why. Who had the guts to say something like that to our people?
You had strong words for former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton when we spoke earlier this week. Has anyone from the Clinton camp or from the Obama administration reached out to you?
Not one.
Not since the interview?
No.
Do you feel that Congress shares the same urgency that you feel when it comes to getting to the bottom of what happened in Benghazi?
I imagine some people in Congress do, but the ones that have control of it do not. I don't know. I don't have my answers. Whoever is stopping it is stopping it.
People who have looked into this, including the Advisory Review Board, the ARB, say that there weren't troops in position to help those individuals in the annex that night.
They're the military. Everybody had guns. Everybody should have been able to do it. That's their job. My son was doing his job. He was not helped.
What was the last conversation you had with him?
The day he died, he called me and told me, "Mom, there's people out here taking pictures, and I'm worried. I'm really worried about it." And he said he reported it, and they didn't care. Our government does not care about us. They don't care about us at all. They just care about saving their own butts and covering their souls or whatever it is.
I wish you had gotten answers.
Oh, so do I. I begged for answers. When I was there at the casket ceremony, Obama and Hillary and Biden and Panetta and several more said that they would check into it and let me know. Not one of them has called me. None. They don't care. I'm not important to them. There's other people that are important to them. They're themselves, pretty much.
Well, you're important to us here, and you're important to a lot of people out there. And
that's why I'm here.
And we thank you for coming, and we hope you get those answers.
Thank you.